good evening. Today I am gonna discuss about standard deviation. So standard deviation, while looking at the earlier measures of dispersion, all of them suffer from one to other demerit range. It suffers from a serious drawback, consider only two values and neglects all the other values of the series. Quartile deviation considers only 50% of the items and ignores the other 50% of the items in the series. Mean deviation, no doubt an improved measures but ignores negative signs without any basis. Definition, standard deviation is the positive square root of average of squared. Deviation taken from arithmetic mean. The standard deviation is represented by Greek letter O, which means sigma. The formula is standard deviation is equal to the square root of sum of x minus mean raised to 2 over n. Calculation of standard deviation individual observation. There are two methods. First is by taking deviation of items from the actual mean. Second is by taking deviation of items from an assumed mean. So case number 1. When the deviation are taken from actual mean, standard deviation is equal to square root of sum of x sub I minus mean raised to 2 over n, or square root of sum of d squared over n, where d is x sub I minus mean. X sub I is the value of variable of observation, and x is arithmetic mean, and n is a total number of observations. Find the mean respiration rate per minute and its standard deviation when in 4 cases the rate was found to be 16, 13, 17, and 22. So solution. Here mean is equals to sum of x over n equals 16 plus 13 plus 17 plus 22 over 4 is equal to 68 over 4 and equal to 17. So case number 2. When the deviation are taken from the assumed mean, shortcut method, standard deviation is equal to sum of d squared over n minus the quantity of sum of d over n raised to 2, where d is equals to x minus a, and a is an assumed mean, n is the total number of observation. Calculation of standard deviation, discrete series, or group data. The three methods are actual mean method or direct method, assumed mean method or shortcut method, and step deviation method. Actual mean method or direct method. The standard deviation for a discrete series is given by the formula standard deviation is equal to square root of sum of f times the quantity of x minus mean raised to 2 over n, where x is an arithmetic mean, x is the size of items, and f is the corresponding frequency. Assumed mean method or shortcut method. Standard deviation is equal to sum of f times d raised to 2 over n minus the quantity of sum of f times d over n raised to 2, where a is the assumed mean and d is equals to x minus a, f is the corresponding frequency, and n is the summation of f. Step deviation method. We divide the deviation by common class interval and use the following formula. Standard deviation is equals to sum of f times d raised to 2 over n minus the quantity of sum of f times d over n raised to 2 times I, where I is the common class interval, a is the assumed mean, and f is the respective frequency. Merits of standard deviation. Very popular scientific measure of dispersion. From standard deviation, we can calculate skewness, correlation, and etc. It considers all the items of the series. The squaring of deviation makes them positive, and the difficulty about algebraic sign which was expressed in case of mean deviation is not found here. Uses of standard deviation. It is widely used in biological studies. It is used in fitting a normal curve to a frequency distribution. It is most widely used measure of dispersion. So that would be all, and thank you for watching.